Well, my friends, we're finally here and we finally made it. This is the Nintendo Switch 2, and I've been waiting for this console for a very, very long time. And I'm so glad to say that I finally have one, and so do millions of other people. So I am so glad that I finally have this console, and I've been playing it for the past maybe 3-4 days, and I am so impressed so far. This console is absolutely amazing. It is a huge upgrade from the Nintendo Switch original version, and I'm sure the OLED probably too. This thing is a beast of power and comfort. It's very comfortable. The new features are amazing, and most of all, the games so far, including Mario Kart World and others, are absolutely amazing, and I can't wait to tell you guys all about it in this video. Okay, so firstly, for the Nintendo Switch 2, let's talk about my experience with the power. So the first time I turned this thing on, I could tell that the screen was very noticeably sharper. It's now 1080p, and with the HDR and all that jazz and the VRR, the thing is just so smooth. The screen is just fantastically smooth. So I'll show you guys right now. If I turn this thing on, you may not be able to tell in the video, but I can tell. This thing is so much brighter. The HDR is noticeably there. This thing is an absolute beast when it comes to the design and the quality of it. When I put it in the dock mode for the first time, I could tell that with my 4K TV in here, the performance was absolutely amazing. It just looks so sharp and so clear. This console is an absolute beast when it comes to those things, and it is a huge, gigantic upgrade over the Nintendo Switch 1. So you Switch 1 owners, as I once was and still am technically, you should really think about upgrading to this thing, because this power is a game changer for games and all of the things that you're going to be doing and playing on this device. Okay, so I'm not going to spend too much time going over all this stuff, because you guys, I'm sure, have already seen all about this. I mean, if you're a hardcore Nintendo fan, you know everything about this. And if you want to look more into all of the power and all the things I'm going to talk about, you can definitely look into it more, but I did want to get some more hands-on stuff in this video today. So here is the Nintendo Switch 2. Let me get my camera up here. So you've already seen some shots of it, I'm sure, everywhere, but this is what mine looks like. It already has, if I turn it off, there's already fingerprints all over it, so that kind of stinks, but I mean, it is what it is. I'll wipe it down occasionally, so. But this thing, it feels very premium and not so plasticky and almost cheap like the original Switch did. This thing is a very premium device, and you're getting what you're paying for this. The Joy-Con magnetic attachment, oh my gosh, I love it. It just snaps off so easily when you press this back trigger here, and it has this little notch that comes out that pulls it away from the device or pushes it out. And yeah, so that's a really cool feature of this design. And this whole thing just feels very nice in your hands. I feel like I don't even know what material they use. It might be some sort of metal, plasticky kind of thing, but it just feels a lot better from the original Switch. And having had that for almost 7 years, or maybe 8 years, I'm forgetting when I even bought the first thing, but it just feels like so much of an upgrade, and I'm so glad that Nintendo really invested in the design this time around. The speakers are down here, and there's a USB-C port as well. The kickstand is also a huge improvement, I would say, coming from the original Switch. I never got the OLED model, but the kickstand is really nice, and it's pretty firm. It's not like flimsy like the original, so that's good. Also, on the right Joy-Con, there is this C button here, which if I press this, I don't have any friends who have the Switch 2 right now, sadly, but it enables game chat, which we can talk about more later. And on the top of the device, you have the power button, volume controls. I think there's this weird little button, whatever this is here, might be just a screw holder. There's the 3 fans areas, and another USB-C port, which is a nice addition, headphone jack, microphone thing here for game chat, and there is the game card slot here. So overall with the design, I am very impressed for the Nintendo Switch 2. Like, this thing is such a huge upgrade in terms of design, and I'm very, very happy about it. Next up here, I'm also going to show you guys how the mouse mode works, which is one of the big new features with the Nintendo Switch 2. So as you can see, I just put my left Joy-Con down and it brought up the mouse, but here is the right Joy-Con with the accessory to make it smoother. The mouse feature. So it actually does work on the home screen, and you can hover over anything, click on it, and it's going to work in a lot of compatible games like Metroid Prime 4 and Fortnite already, which is really cool. This mouse mode I have really liked so far. A lot of people don't like it too much, and I have really big hands, as you guys can see. So the mouse mode, I was thinking it may not be the best for me, but I actually really turned out to like it a lot. So that is really cool. So if you go through this menu tutorial on the Nintendo Switch 2, after, I'll just show you guys how to do that again. You go to this button here for the controllers, how to use mouse controls. It'll show you how to do it. You go next, and I have the Joy-Con strap on here. Next. So yeah, you can basically just move it around. It's just like a normal computer mouse. But the scrolling part I thought was really cool. You can use the joystick here to scroll down in menus, which is awesome. And that's pretty much it. So the mouse mode feature is absolutely awesome, I think. Now, let's talk about game chat. And this is the only feature I have not gotten to test yet, pretty much. So game chat, and you know, this is gonna be really sad. I haven't been able to use game chat, sadly, because I don't have any friends who have Nintendo Switch 2s. I have a lot of friends who have Nintendo Switch 1s, but none of them have upgraded to the Nintendo Switch 2 because they're pretty, you know, casual, I guess. And this is really the only Switch 2 that is in my friend group, so the one that I have, which is kind of sad to say, but oh well, what can you do? So with the C button, and this is about as far as I can get, but you can go to game chat or create chat in this menu. And if you had some friends here, you could start a game chat with them, and it would be really cool. And also this microphone up here is supposed to be noise canceling as well. So that is a really nice addition with a noise canceling powered by AI. So that is really cool. Next up here, I'm gonna show you guys a quick preview of Mario Kart World. I've already been grinding on this game like a whole lot. So this game is absolutely amazing. I cannot express that enough. This game is nutso in terms of how amazing it is. It's just amazing. I love it. And this vast world is really as vast as they say it is, and it's just absolutely enormous. And there's so many things to do in this game. So my favorite character so far is the Piranha Plant. So a non-player character, NPC. I don't know, I just kind of like Piranha Plant. Ever since I booted up the game, I looked at Piranha Plant and I was like, yeah, this is gonna be my buddy now. So anyways, let's try to do free roam. And I was a little bit confused on how to get to free roam at first, but you can see that I just got to it by pressing plus on the home screen, and that takes you right to free roam wherever you're at in the game, which is actually a really cool way to do it. So right from the boot up, you can basically just go into free roam, which is really cool. And I just went off-road there. But yeah, this game is absolutely amazing. And you guys are just gonna have to figure out for yourself if it's gonna be worth it for you for that $80. But I did get the Nintendo Switch 2 Mario Kart World bundle, so I got to save about $30, which was great. And that was awesome. So thank you, Best Buy and Nintendo, of course, for making the bundle available. But anyways, this game, I mean, I'm still trying to assess if it's really worth the $80, but as far as the game goes, it's just absolutely nuts. It's just so huge, so big, so many new things about it. The graphics are amazing. I mean, this game is awesome, and I'm so glad that I'm finally here playing it with everyone else around the world. So you can just see in this world, and if I'm gonna pull up the map here, you can just see how massive this thing is. There's just so much things and biomes and areas. It's amazing. And over here you can see I've already gotten 25 P-switches, which is part of the mission mode, and all the other ones haven't really gotten to those yet, but I've done 25 P-switches so far, so that's pretty cool. But anyways, guys, those are my initial impressions for the Nintendo Switch 2, and I'm so glad that I'm finally here with you all. There's going to be lots of new content coming from me, so if it's been kind of sparse recently, which I'm sure it has, it's not going to be any more, because now that we're here with the Nintendo Switch 2, I can do lots of new content, and I'm so glad about that and excited. So anyways, I can't wait to see you guys in those next videos. Make sure to subscribe, leave a like, comment down below what you thought, and punch the notification bell, and I will see you guys later.